You ever have somebody's breath stink so bad it just made you mad, you know? And even after they're out of your face, you have memory of the bad breath, and you go like that. I had to just do some Febreze. Suicide Squad stunk. It stunk. That was terrible. I already went into it, truthfully, to be honest with you. I already went into it thinking DC had a lot of work to do because of that train wreck of Batman versus Superman. Awful. Those are good words. They just are reoccurring words. Awful. Agony. Asinine. That's only in the A section of the dictionary. But yeah, DC is in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. Will Smith does not belong in superhero films. No. I liked him in Hancock, I'm sorry, Hancock Hitch. Sorry, wrong film. Hancock. I liked him in Hancock. That was cool. Not this though. See, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get that Robert Downey Jr. franchise money. He needs to cut it out. Knock it off. Knock it off. You're not a leading superhero dude. Super shout out to Philly. Super shout out to Jada and the children. But nah, stay in your lane, man. Like keep doing that because he's a good actor. Will Smith is a good actor. This is not his brand. This is not his situation. Now, another good word. Inconsistent. Incongruent. There were chunks that were like, but then they weren't attached to anything. Terrible woven together story. Terrible, terrible, terrible. See, David Ayers, I think that's his name. David Ayers, if I remember properly, he wrote for Training Day, but he didn't direct it. Somebody gave this dude a hookup to direct this film, and they don't care about him. They don't love him. Because you don't let somebody do a freshman thing. A freshman has never directed something of the magnitude the Suicide Squad could have been. I mean, somebody threw him under the bus. I feel bad for him. And what's even worse, Zack Snyder and his wife, executive producers. See, everybody burned them up because of Superman. But they're like, no, you can't direct. Executive produce. Shh. We don't want nobody to see your face. I saw you, Zack. Keep hiding, brother. Keep hiding, kid. Just go to Puerto Vallarta or something. Like, go away for a little while. But David, just stick to writing. And you weren't the only writer. Anyway, man, that was terrible. Bad. Nobody helped him out. Like, it's terrible to see somebody flaunt and flounder. There were nice chunks. And Jared Leto, thank you so much for doing another original Joker. Thank you for doing another original Joker. You're not better than Heath, but it's tough, okay? That's really difficult. It's difficult to be a peer with what Heath Ledger did. But you did a good job. You did a good job. Your own expression, and I respect it because it was good. It was good. It didn't wow me, but it was fresh. It was good. Margot Robbie, great Harley Quinn. Again, these are things about the film that stood out alone. Individual things. Outstanding things. Jared and Margot, wonderful, wonderful, crime-like, maniacal, what's that other word? Psychotic chemistry. They did that really well. But that wasn't the whole film. They could do something. If they had a whole film of them doing stuff by themselves, that would be cool. And I just can't even mention any of the other criminals. You ever just want your money back? You ever just want your money back? You ever want to just get a bootleg and just call it a day? I feel, man. yeah, I can't encourage anybody to go see it. Now, if you take your kids to see it, super shout out to Dragon. You take your kids to see it, they won't know the difference. They'll just see a bunch of, smart comments from Will Smith, trying to do his Robert Downey Jr. of edge and comedic, improv. Some of the stuff was like, none of it made me like Robert Downey Jr. You hear him say some stuff as Iron Man and you're like feeling it. No, Will. We like you, Will. But again, you can tell Will don't belong in these comic book universes. But if you take a kid to see it, take them to see the matinee. There's no blood, guts, or gore. There's a lot of implication about violence, but nothing, bloody. They don't cut people's throats. Oh my God! And the special effects. I swear to God, Jesus, the Holy Ghost, their dog Kevin. I thought I was watching the Ghostbusters, not the new one, the old one with Dan Aykroyd. The special effects were booty, butt cheeks, awful. It was terrible. They probably let somebody from the Academy of Art and Sciences do this. It was kids. This is freshman stuff. What's DC doing? Where's all your money going? And who's pre-watching this stuff and letting y'all release this garbage? Sinkable trash. It makes me angry thinking about it. The special effects were terrible. The directing was terrible. The cinematography was terrible. Man. You got a lot of work to do, DC. I might stop messing with y'all. I might stop messing with y'all. I might not even go see the Justice League when it comes out. I don't know. I don't know what to say. That was terrible. Everybody, there's a lot of stuff that just didn't fit. I just keep saying the same thing. A lot of things and a lot of pieces that don't fit. It's like playing with little parts of your, little parts of games that you have in your house. And it's like, oh, I got the perfection set with the Betty Crocker oven and the racetrack. You put a bunch of cool pieces together of different individual toys, and you're just trying to make something happen, man, and it just don't work. I need to lay down, man. I'm sorry. Comment if you want to. Yeah, let me know what you think. Kaya, super shout out to Kaya. Super shout out to Fred Moxie, my man. Corey, where you at? I called you, kid. Chris Wade Lewis, my man. My man John Christmas. Orion Pax. Yo, get at me, Get Naeem. What's up, man? What's the problem? What is going on? More Marvel. Doctor Strange. Let's do that. Let's stay in our lane with Marvel. Ha ha. That's what we're talking about. Marvel. DC. 4, 5, 9 scoops of poop. I'm out. I'm sick.